Hello there, my soul squad, my hearties, my lovelies, everybody in chat, wherever you're joining me from. It's great to see you. Happy Friday evening. As we 90s children might say, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. I'm Jenna O'Malley, your soul writer, author of sci-fi fantasy with dashes of romance and nerdy references. You're here on my channel. We are going to get ready to do some sprints. I have a lot of things going on that I need to refocus on and finish switching hats from my teacher brain to my author brain for the week. We are getting ready to go full-blown schedule with limited staff where I'm working, and I am feeling the heat. What are we doing today? Well, of course, I am hosting these sprints on behalf of the Heart Breathings community, like I normally do, and we are going to go ahead and do only 2 hours tonight, approximately from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. And then tomorrow, Saturday, August the 27th, will be our last 5 p.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern time slot. I will be taking a couple of Saturdays off to get ready for the full-blown start of all my classes for the school year. And my birthday, of course, is like September 6th. So I need to take time off for that because, yeah, I can't take my birthday off because of work. That happens a lot. So we're going to go ahead and not have another Saturday until September the 10th. We are moving back to Saturday morning cartoon time slot, everybody. The trivia for Saturday cartoons in the morning is coming back, and we will be here 9 a.m. until noon Eastern to mirror Mama Melissa over on Power Play Press. However, enough about me. Let's get to you, lovely people. It won't be too many more times that I can say happy August. Yeah, let me double check the calendar. Today, tomorrow, and maybe. Oh, that's September over there. Duh, Jenna. Yeah, today and tomorrow. Happy August. So let's enjoy it. Mama Maggie was here very early. I've got so many author moms. I adore all of you. It's like I have Maggie, Mel, Lisa, so many of you. And my husband often is like, wait a minute, who? Which one? Hello, Paget. It's great to see you. It's great to see you. Thanks for being here, everybody. If you liked my opening, where is that link? Did I not share that yet? Oh, bad on me. Bad on me. If you enjoyed that opening, of course, if you want to join the Heart Breathings community, there's the link to do so. And if you liked my opening and my closing, check out good old Books by Adrian. He can make similar for you there. I'm sorry I got that in there a little late, Adrian. Make friends with the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give it hugs, give it fist bumps, whatever you like. Don't feed it water or don't give it water or food after midnight. It might turn into a tech gremlin. Just saying. Jillian, hi, honey. I'm not going to be following you on Saturdays anymore after tomorrow, but I'll still be able to be in your chats. We will probably raid you and Jamie again tonight if you two are going by time we're ending, though. Rita, it's great to see you, my dear. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for trying to track me down on Kobo earlier this week. I'm only in Amazon still, guys. That might change. Rebrand update coming soon. Hello, first sprint to rest. I don't blame you. You deserve it. You deserve it. And definitely if you're not feeling well. So if you don't come back, we hope you get feeling better, honey. Georgia, great to see you. Great to see you. So let's go ahead, and before we get started, I have something we like to do around here. Definitely need to do this on a Friday. So this has been my energy all week. I can and I will. Watch me. Cody put quotation marks around this. I don't know who he's quoting because normally he only puts quotation marks on them when he actually was legit quoting somebody. It just says, I can and I will. Watch me. I have a feeling it's something I have said to him before, that's for sure. Let's see. Hello there, Angela. It's great to see you, my friend. And definitely hope you get feeling better there soon, Rita. He's quoting himself. Maybe. That's a possibility I didn't consider. Because he is a Capricorn. He is a stubborn sea goat. I'm a Virgo Emperor Hermit, so we're made in heaven for each other, apparently. Singing the oh, you want me to sing? Okay. Especially since the sisters aren't here. Cup of positivity, cup of positivity. You're welcome. Now I just gotta get somebody to record that, like, and remix it. So if anyone wants to make me like a cool anime opening style little jingle remixing, I'm game for that. All right, enough with the silly, enough with the silly. Let's go ahead and actually get into this thing you're here for. So, my dear lovelies, we're going to go ahead and sprint for 20 minutes. And if you want to go ahead and brag on yourself about what you're working on as you're getting settled, feel free to do so. As always, take care of yourself. I know you're worth it. And rock it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, if it'll let me do the right one. There we go. Maybe allow, retry, go back. I hate you sometimes, Pomodoro app. Un momento. I told you. I told you. Don't give them food and water after midnight. Didn't I tell you? Okay, we're back. Let's try this again in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. For my Cowboy Bebop fans in the audience, I hope you got the reference. All right, then, my dears. Let's go ahead and whoops, mute myself because I was in chat saying hi to people, kinda, and switch things around a little bit better. You would think I know how to do this for a living, right? Well, not a living yet. One day. Yes, indeed, gremlins are everywhere. It is a new moon this weekend, so they're definitely everywhere. Alexandra, the timer was indeed just holding on a moment for you. Hello there, Mary. It's great to see you, my friend. Great to see you. Same to Rachel. Hello, hello. Well, I hope your day off this week is very enjoyable. I spent most of the day catching up on work type things and health type things. So I'm just now getting into writing for the day. I'm about to cross 44K on book 4. How about the rest of you? How are we doing? T-Thorn, hello. It's great to see you, my dear. I hope you're doing great. And of course, to the Cheesecake Man himself, it's great to see you. The Cheesecake Man and I will be doing the episode 1 of replaying the plot on September the 18th. That's where we're going to rip apart the plot, character development themes, and so on, a la literary analysis style for the video game The Legend of Dragoon. The link is up somewhere. I can drop it in chat here in a little bit. Yes, 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 Mama Maggie is giggling at what I'm calling my husband. My birthday is in a week from Tuesday, and I know what I'm getting, put it that way. So originally, the Cheesecake Man was going to let me have it all early to set up because we're going to be out of town for Labor Day weekend to celebrate my birthday. It's normally what ends up happening by nature of when my birthday is, first week or so of September. We normally roll it into Labor Day sometimes. So I wanted to have it all set up and ready to go. And then he tells me, like, last night or this morning, by the way, I'm changing it a little bit. And I'm like, question mark, question mark, question mark, sweat drop, question mark. For all my anime fans in the audience, you understand, you understand. Alrighty, I will appreciate it. And I do appreciate everything you do, my darling. I really do. Hello, Isabella. I love your icon. It is so epic. T-Thorn got 393. Well done. 489 for Mama Maggie. And almost said 409. No, right idea. No, not cleaning product, Jenna. Not cleaning product. Though, giddy up, I guess, Mama Maggie. Rachel is watching videos. Things that are not revising. Give yourself that brain break. You deserve it. You deserve it. T-Thorn also did a bunch of work stuff earlier and itching to write. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. My leading lady for the whole series is in the process of being reunited with her foster son. And she's also introducing her 5-year-old to her foster son. She has not seen her foster son since she was pregnant with said 5-year-old. So, yeah, definitely itching to get this out. Yes, technically, I'm still getting it a weekend early, only out of a technicality. Yeesh. Angela, I forgot I was here. Hey, dinner matters. Dinner matters, and that's okay. You've got you and the kiddos to take care of. Georgia finished a chapter on research. I love talking research methods. It's literally half of what I do in my day job because I teach virtual school for English language arts grades 6 through 12, and I'm redoing the creative writing program at work. Plus, I'm the head of ELA expert for our Brazil program right now. So yeah, there's one of me and a lot of kids. So it's been great. I had my second week with my seminar like meetings with my Brazil kiddos. Ugh, they're so smart. They're so freaking smart. And the way they look at things is so epically different than the way we look at them. And I love it. I love it. I love it. So, we are having a pretty good Friday evening. Let's go ahead and get switched around and start into our second break. I do like to give a brain break question during this time. These will start going to Saturday morning cartoon trivia on Saturday mornings once September 10th gets here. Back to the way it was when we started, lovelies. So, brain break. Which characters of yours scares you the most about yourself? For example, I never thought I would write blank until I wrote blank character. Might be a sentence that comes out of your mouth or out of your fingertips unless you're dictating, right? So, if not you, then maybe a family member, friend, or fan, meaning if they read your works, would it shock you? For example, in book 4, I have a husband who throws a wife out a window rather unexpectedly, and I shared that snippet and it still catches people off guard weeks later. So, let's go ahead and see what you can come up with in 3, 2, 1, let's rock it. Alrighty there, my dear lovelies. Let's go ahead and get things switched around into chat mode for a little bit of a brain break. We did ask a question if you want to go ahead and answer it in chat, as well as bragging on yourself because you deserve to brag on yourself. Let's just say we don't do it enough, right? In positive ways. Which character of yours scares you the most about yourself, if any? If not you, then has a friend, family member, or fan given you that feedback? So, scrolling back up in chat because you guys are amazing with being so responsive to these brain breaks. So, Mama Maggie says, I have an assassin character who is just brutal in the way she tortures people. She believes deserve to die horribly. Wow. Now she was just trained by the big villain of the series to be a weapon, but he has no idea that she has changed. Oh, she's a double agent. She has changed sides and uses his methods on his other followers. The way that she rationalizes things is completely sociopathic and draws her lack of empathy for anyone she chooses to kill. Oh my goodness. Oh, if you've never read Mama Maggie's work, now's the time to get interested for sure. Georgia. A key part of my character arc at the end is that she has to pick between the children she raised and her best friend and her child. Oh my goodness. It's quite dramatic, but ends with her killing her best friend to save her children based on historical court power plays. I was wondering about that. And it still shocks me, of course. I rewrote the scene 4 times, and that one is the only one that feels right to me for her development. I'm definitely thinking of like the Tudor court, or even before, if you go to like the Yorkists and the Lancastrians for the Wars of the Roses. If you go a little bit further back to the days of French conquest being what, made this a thing. Yes, 1000% historically accurate for sure. I will go over that link here in a moment. Hello, Jen. You stepped on in there. It's great to see you. And I know Paget stepped on in as well a little bit earlier. So welcome, everybody. Let's see here. I did give the answer. A is for Abraxas. If you've read my books, you know he's a spoiled little brat who does not like it when he doesn't get his way. Quite a question. Yes, it is, my dear. Jillian, we're going to send everyone over to Jamie. I already checked Discord to make sure whose chat we're hanging in. Jillian and Jamie do co-stream at the same time, but they pick which chat to hang in to rotate and share. So definitely we'll get that link shared for you in a little bit. Everything's going great there, Paget. So Mary is saying, my villain controls people's minds. See, mine does as well. And he does genetic experiments on babies and children. Okay, Abraxas don't go that far. Yet. He even experiments on his own unborn child. Oh my goodness, with substances being injected. Oh, that makes me so sick. That makes me so sick to read because I know that's a thing in some countries, sadly, to do that. Yes, in about 2 weeks or less. And I think a lot of the gens are having birthdays here soon. September the 2nd, Soul Squad Sprinters. So 1 week from tonight will be my birthday stream because the next day I'm not doing Saturday. I'm going to go Vamoose and celebrate my birthday the whole weekend. So we will do, if you want to bring a cake, if you want to bring party food and hang, we'll do a little bit more chatty. We'll see what happens, enjoy ourselves, whatever. Yes, another Virgo. Yes, I am. I am definitely the hermit emperor Virgo that I am. Paget, the character who scares me the most about myself is probably the snobbish son-in-law because writing comes so too easily sometimes. Most of the stuff I've heard and experienced and not what you feel. But still, hey, people watching helps writers more than we realize, so it's not hard to write for that reason. Jen's first book has a character that affected me a lot. It was something of a personal story, but also fictional, if that makes sense. Gotcha. Paget, that does indeed make sense. And heavy therapy. Yeah, writing is therapy for me. If you watch my video that I did earlier this week on how fan fiction saved my life, similar. Very, very, very similar feel right there. Paget, my cousin, is like, which one is me? And I'm like, I personally cannot write someone verbatim. This is so true. We can people watch, we can catch a feel. I will admit some of my friends have some very, very catchy one-liners in my books. I'm specifically thinking of my friend John Z has a couple of really snappy one-liners, and that's just his persona. He comes up with them and like carries them around with him. So I had to capture that, and it just so happened I remembered an exact one that he has said 1,000 times. But yeah, you can totally tell like, if my friend Ernest were to read the books, he's like, yeah, Toos is not the character I gave you. Toos is me. Just saying. He can be disappointed all he wants. He was not meant to read it, and that's okay. So true, for sure. That stuff just finds its way in. Personal bleed, I believe, is what Neil Gaiman calls it, as the master that he is. And of course, giving you that reminder that perspective is reality, but reality is only relatable to the human engaged in that particular perspective at any given time. And Jen used to laugh when people took something you would say so seriously that you wrote, yeah, I mean, we're fiction writers. Don't be so serious. Though some things I do mean, some things I don't. I will say that. You're writing whatever, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, that right there. Yep, that's from therapy. Yeah. One thing one of my characters, Ian, often says to everybody is, okay, you can't talk to me about it now, but you can talk to me about it when you're ready. That's therapy coming through. 100%. Know someone, yeah, it's just a shade of them. You only ever see a glimpse of that person, a sliver of them. And I'll admit this as a teacher. I don't behave for my students the same way I do for y'all or for my husband. We put on different hats. Obviously, romance goes so far out of control. So true, Jen. Yep. Doesn't mean that you're not living that life or you are. Correct. It could be another side of you you're expressing. Paget, yeah, I'm like, no, really, guys, I just make stuff up. Some of the details are true, mostly though. They can be inspired. That's where the truth comes in. Totally. Romance is so great, though. I can't live without it. I agree. Alexandra, oi, I missed that entire sprint. You're okay. No shame, no hard feelings. Just where today has been a distraction. This has been me all week. Like, I can only focus on certain things. And of course, a new moon is tomorrow. So maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe it's the end of summer blues. I don't know. But yes, we can get back on track. Jen says, reading it and writing it, the drama of romance is so much fun and so much to make up. True. Mama Maggie, Tim listened intently as she explained tarot and what it meant to her. She didn't mock or judge her, and he asked intelligent questions. He seemed to understand that her tarot cards were more like guided meditations than some mystical or metaphysical practice, which dictated her life and actions she had no control over. I really like how you're staging this. Yes, and it's coming right from the fact that I think you're working with the tarot for writers more often. I just found out that Replaying the Plot, the show the hubby and I are doing, has an episode booked for every month for its monthly showing between now and the end of the year. So the forms should be in the description box if you refresh. Emotional romances are the best. I love it. And Paget, yes, yes. If it has a sinking feeling in your tummy, it's totally worth it. Hello there, my Facebook user, dear. I do have a dear link for you. Let me go ahead and get it so that way we can go ahead and see your name and cheer you on in the sprints. I know we're going to run out of time, so I'm just going to pause that. That's okay. That's okay. I apologize. The document I needed got closed, apparently, when I went a little overzealous with closing the tabs. I'm waiting for my document to reload because I know if I don't do this now, I will forget, and I apologize. So, I also am waiting for chat to catch up because I saw my last comment that's on screen is not the last comment waiting for me. We're going to let StreamYard catch up on there. Okay. Facebook. StreamYard/Facebook. There you are. There you are. Took me about 20 seconds longer to find it than I had hoped. But there you go ahead. And yes, it has finally updated Paget. Your tummy is hooked. 518 for T-Thorn. Epic job, my friend. scanning previous chapters. I'm kind of doing that too a little bit. I hope to cross the goal line I want to cross this evening. Alexander, oh my god, pregnancy brain at its finest. Read that as just pooping. Yeah, it happens. I didn't have pregnancy brain for long last fall, but I can attest it goes on forever. The hormones, man, they do get you. It's true, it's real. Tim seems like a catch. Very true, Paget. Very true. Haley, it's so good to see you. Just got a whack of posts and promo done for your notebook. Well done. Relief. You are now caught up. Well done. 286 and say goodbye to the eldest heading to the pet sitting job. Hope all goes well at work. Woohoo! Congratulations. Sorry, gamer friends. Woohoo! I'll try it a little bit better for the Mario female voice. Paget to T-Thorn always trips me up. So many sticky notes. My Kanban is growing, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Agreed. Jen, you sound awesome at writing. Mama Maggie is amazing. I mean, over 1 million words, going on 2 million. And I do always write out my first draft and then jot down stuff later myself. I don't use Scrivener though. Georgia, based kinda on Ottoman Empire. Love this. Of only one male surviving and the rest being killed to stop succession wars. Ooh, love it. I mean, it's goes from a succession war to a succession mass murder. So take your pick. Jordan, hello. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Mama Maggie, it's on Vela. Yes, it is. Mama Maggie, if you have that link, please, my dear, drop it. Please do. Hello, Morgan Lee. I hope you're doing great. What are we working on this evening, Morgan? Rachel, Dawn, and I both use your stories as therapy. I don't blame you. And we've kept one for over 20 years. Oh, share from the therapy sessions. I don't blame you. Hey, no shame. In your own pacing, in your own time. Bad mothers. Yeah, see, I'm stuck on that too, Mama Maggie. I was already pre-warned. Get away from constantly writing the mom as the bad character. Don't do it. I'm already doing it for 2 of my series. I'm kind of like Disney with the absent moms. So, really quick before we go into the next sprint, I am going to go ahead and drop some links. We are going to consider this a visit to the Cup of Positivity right quick while we get ready going into our third sprint for the night. I can and I will. Watch me is our reminding quote. I can and I will. Watch me. If you have not taken a self care or soul care break, now is the time to get your booty up and do so. You deserve to take care of yourself. Yes, you do. Cup of positivity. 3, 2, 1, let's rock. All right, let's go ahead and get into a chat break for the evening. We got kitties with zoomy conditions around my feet again. So if you hear the little scuttlebutts, that's why. Let's go to chat and see how things have been. Bonnie stepped on in. You are not late. You are here exactly on time as you intended to be. Forget what movie that is kind of from, but welcome. It's good to see you, Bonnie. Continuing your writing goal you started earlier today for a project due tomorrow. You've got this for sure, for sure. Jen, I agree with you. I do like writing very personal, dark stories. I tend to have very close psychic distance at times, so I don't do the happily ever after, sadly. Too many roles in HEA, I agree. Mama Maggie to Paget, Tim Ballard is a good guy who made some really, really stupid mistakes as a teen that he's still paying for in guilt and alimony. Ouch. He loses so much time with his daughter working on oil rigs in the Pacific. Good paying money, though, I hear. Blonde, 6 foot, even tourmaline blue eyes, and a rancher at heart. And then we got into a small chat about tourmaline versus whatever gives you headaches. We went to the Gem Miners Expo outside of Lancaster, PA, and I got some goodies. That's where I found my citron necklace and my own Triforce of Labradorite. If you're a Zelda fan, you know this had to come home with me. It is chunky. Like, I might hurt somebody if I throw this at them. So I picked it up like 5 times and kept going, OMG, it's a Triforce. And Cody said, you gotta take it home. You gotta take it home. So we kind of got into those type of chats. Mama Maggie said Tiger's Eye and I saw it there. Fluorite. Fluorite's hit or miss with me. If they're big, yes, small now. Let's see here. I did share the link for the next fireside chat I'm doing with Melissa Power of Power Play Press. Go ahead and notify, like, however you want to do to get that ready for you. It is going to be right after the Saturday morning comeback of Soul Squad Sprinters. We'll take about an hour break and I'll come right back. Let me get lunch. If you have a question, there is the link to the question form over on Melissa's website that we're using. We do kind of have some questions going on, but not all of them. We'll take viewer feedback. And the last one was amazing. Loved it. If you would like to join the Heart Breathings community, of course, and you are not there yet, please do go ahead and share that link. Jordan has a question. Does the topic of blindness or visual impairment come up that often to me? For what specifically, my dear? Are you talking about in my books specifically? Because the longer the books go on, the more I have a character named Maria involved. So keep that in mind. I did send you an email, my friend, if you were curious for more about that. And that's where we got into the fluorite and eye of tiger or tiger's eye for Mama Maggie. Georgia, very late. You are not late. You are fine. You are fine. You can head off whenever. Take care of yourself. You're worth it. We know it. Hubby is returning to station. He'll be on his way home here soon. Mama Maggie, sadly, Tim is playing his karma with his dharma. Oh no. And still under the curse from the Native American girl who loved him but betrayed him horribly. He chose poorly and is still paying for it. That's one way to have to pay for it. Tim's horse is named Thor, much like my Loki kitty's twin sister, Thor. She was kind of sitting over here off screen, and I'm like, come on, little Miss Ham, you're being cute. 681 for T. Thorn, well done. 412 for Mama Maggie, but 15 minutes you have to make dinner. No problem, no problem. We are going to do one more sprint and then wrap it up and send everybody off either to Jamie's stream, or I will see you all later in Rhiannon's sprints. Haley is saying, Happy International Dog Day. Yes, yes, if you have a doggo, for sure. Bonnie, 285, well done. Distracted yet again. It's okay, Alexandra, no problem. Managed 200 words. Not bad at all. And that is a win. And I love labradorite. It's so pretty. I have a couple smaller pieces, and it's very affordable compared to other gems. I mean, I could make a ton of jewelry out of this if I knew how to break it down. Let's get real. Uh yeah. Um that was a nice buy for that piece. It was like 30ish. So if I could break that down easily, make a couple necklaces out of it, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. It stays right here. Stays right here. Either as a weapon or meditation. Lurking on Jamie's stream. I'm going to hop on over there and say hello here in the next sprint. We have one last brain break during our final sprint as normal. Are you excited for the return of Saturday morning cartoon trivia for the Saturday morning streams? And if so, what are some shows you want to see? What are some shows you want to see if so? We're going to rock it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You're worth it. Well done, everybody. Let's go ahead and take a moment to wrap up and reflect in chat. We'll do the parade of links here in a moment. We did have a brain break question. Are you excited for the return of Saturday morning trivia and Saturday mornings in general here for Soul Squad Sprinters? If so, let me know. We did cover Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the past and a couple of, I think we did Batman maybe, and a couple of different others. So if you have any suggestions, anime, American, Japanese or not, live action, there were live action Saturday morning shows that were not Power Rangers. Keep that in mind. So, how did things go, everybody? Let's go ahead to chat. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do the parade of blanks. If you need to get in your brain where to go and take a break in the meantime, Mama Maggie and I, thank you so much, Mama Maggie, for all you do, have a bunch of links to share for you. So, the parade of links, who's sprinting next? Of course, if you want to go ahead and follow the Heart Breathings calendar specifically, you can look at it right now. That's kind of the one I'm going based off of anyway. Rhiannon Futch is next at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then I believe tomorrow it's me, followed by Tracy, the revised writer. And that'll be our last Saturday evening with me, and last Saturday for a couple weeks with me. Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. to noon, mirroring eventually with me on Saturday mornings, is going to be Mama Melissa Power of Power Play Press, who I am doing the fireside chat with on the 10th. Don't forget. And since she showed up, Angela often does Monday mornings as well. So don't forget to show them some love. And of course, you can also hop on to Devin's playlist. Jillian St. Kevin, who was in chat earlier, said that they're hanging in Jamie's channel. There's the link. I'm already kinda ish showing the hopping frog love there for the streams. And as Mama Maggie says, thank you to everyone else for being here. There's Mary and T Thorn and Jordan and Rachel. Did you have the D recently, Rachel? I saw it in Discord, but I don't recall seeing it in YouTube until recently. Then again, I haven't been here as much during the week, to be fair. And then, of course, my fellow Jen writes romance. Morgan. Let's see who else. Paget, of course. Cannot forget Mama Maggie at all, at all. And the Science Fiction Writers Week conference is coming up. I signed up for this, and a bunch of my fellow staff members and students at work signed up for this because I shared it at work, Mama Maggie. And my boss came back and said, "Oh my goodness, anyone who is free should totally do this if you work with kids for reading and writing, because half of our school is full of English language learners." I can't say ESL because some of my kids' English is their fifth, sixth, or seventh language. Yes, they're a polyglot as a teenager because of where they live. So thank you for sharing this, Mama Maggie. And I agree. Cody, can we get labradorite countertops, please? Or can I at least have a labradorite marble desk? Oh my goodness, that would be amazing. And thank you for being you, Mama Maggie. So Mary said that they took a bathroom break and got into an interesting discussion on Instagram about burning bridges with previous jobs that were not ADHD friendly. I have done similar as a teacher. I don't know if I'm ever gonna, I probably will not actually tell this story because some of my students from that job do follow my social media, but I left a school for a similar reason over mental health. Put it to you this way, I can say this. The principal said in an email when they clicked reply all to me and a parent that because I have a special, because I have a mental health diagnosis, I automatically should not have been allowed to become a teacher. BS. BS. That's all I'll say. So, oh wow, if you use Notion, Rachel is saying they just added some cool updates. I've been wanting to get into Notion. So, yeah, oh, Kanban in Notion. Rachel, honey, can you do a video tracking that? I want to see how that goes for you. Just went through the list from Mary to make sure you're subbed. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely want to include you too. Definitely. And I think I've subbed to everyone. Yep. YouTube will unsub you for whatever reason on occasion, I found though. T Thorn 501 and firmly in the final chapter. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. Mary, we are here for you. Yep. Yes. That's a good way to look at it. Get your crowd going before you start publishing content. It helps so much. I didn't do that. I had already been producing videos for like 6 or 7 months before AuthorTube and I collided and people started watching. So I have literally a whole slew of content from a year ago. No one's bothering to watch. So use it to your advantage, my friends. Finally, Alexandria, you did it. 6:38. You did it. 4:35 for Bonnie and peeling potatoes after you did the epic share of the links. Carol, oh, I need to go back and watch that. I think it's in my watch later. Thank you. Carol Brown has a video on using Notion. Yeah, if I can swing the costs, right? Rachel, it's a great idea. Thanks. Yeah, don't hey, content. Uh Cody heard me say this the other day when I made that silly reel for Instagram. Everything is content. Everything is content. Da 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 da. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a thing on Instagram for a reason. And I think on that note, my dear lovelies, do not forget to take care and reward yourselves. As always, I know you're worth it.